Hello, hello. It is time for your Thursday Thunder reading. Thank you for being patient with me. If you tuned in yesterday to my rant about medical industrial complex violence, thank you for tuning into that. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me on my Instagrams. Okay, Thursday Thunder reading. Why? Portals are thin, portals are open, veils are thin, collective shift is happening, so we need all the help we can get, and it is time for us to move back to our higher understanding of ourselves, to our spirit place, to our direct connection. As many of you know, my work has been in decolonization. Before that was a buzzword, before everybody was talking about it, before it was like absolutely necessary. So I feel like I've been training for this kind of my whole life. What I am here to help us remember is that when colonialism happened to all of us, because industry took over, because Christianity, because of all kinds of things, one of the first things a colonizer does is take away your connection to the great. Then they put a religion, a middleman, so you cannot be connected to the great divine. You have to go to a priest who probably rapes you. Okay, sorry. I also say contentious things. I don't really care. Maybe somebody or something will bite me in the ass later. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe there really is free speech. So, hello, Amelie. I love you. I miss you. Okay, so decolonizing the self looks like reconnecting to the great, is what I was getting at there. So, hi, Tito. These are some of the things that, why I do what I do, why I give little readings, why I give little lectures on reclaiming our medicine, why I give little tidbits about holistic healthcare, natural healthcare, earth-based medicine, ancestral medicine, spiritual medicine, okay? Thursday Thunder. Thursday is Thor's day, or Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about expansion. Jupiter is the happy grandpa planet. Jupiter is like this grandpa energy that offers us what we need when we need it. And so we're going to do that with the tarot reading today. I'm always open for questions. I am a Chinese medicine doctor and a lineage bruja. What does lineage bruja mean? It means that I come from a family of seers and healers, and I have been doing this stuff since before I could speak full sentences, seeing and healing with my hands. That's what that means. My lineage is mestizo, or mixed blood from New Mexico. I honor the indigenous ancestors of the Arapaho, Comanche, Apache, Picuris, Tarahumara, and Dene in my bloodline, as well as the conquistadores of France and Spain on my maternal side. The Tarahumara comes from my father's side. And on my father's side, my dad was the son of Alfredo Ramirez Vasquez, who was Cesar Chavez's #1 United Farm Workers card holder. My parents met singing movement songs during the Chicano Civil Rights Movement, and here I am. Okay, so I am here to help us steward this time of great change. All right. Tarot. Oh, so I was going that what I do for a living is pretty much help heal you. I help you know how to heal yourself. So if you look at my link in my bio or go to my website, there are consultations and or personal readings. That's the only thing I have up to hire me for personally right now. And basically whatever you could be dealing with, whether it's, symptoms ranging from rashes, skin stuff, organ stuff, sex stuff, trauma, sexual trauma, etc., heartbreak, I can help you deal with it. So hit me up if you want that. Otherwise, I teach classes. Right now I'm in between classes, and I'm teaching a birthing basis class that's like a spirit-led birth class, and it talks about Chinese medicine physiology, as well as what are the psycho-spiritual emotional stuff behind all kinds of issues during pre-pregnancy to postpartum. And then I have a food foundations class that's coming back soon for donation, because we all need that. And I'm working on a divination class that won't come out for another 6 months to a year, because I'm really working hard on it, because a little bit of information is a dangerous thing, so we need to really make sure y'all are straight if we're gonna be doing that. And then, ¿qué más? Spirit just told me today, and I think I'm going to start next Wednesday, but keep a lookout. I'm going to be doing a consistent weekly trauma, healing birth trauma circle for all the birthers who have experienced traumatic births. And unfortunately, that's a lot of us. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to also be donation based and or free depending on what you need. So that's what's up there. All right, let's see what cards. Ooh, I have a new deck. We're going to use my new deck today. Where's my bolsa? People keep calling me. I'm popular. Not that popular. This is called the Muse Tarot, and I haven't used it for a collective reading yet. And we'll see how it goes. So Thursday, we're going to see what we actually need. So go ahead and connect to your guides as I shuffle. Great Spirit. Tonkashila. All that is good, all that is sacred, all that is love, all that is beauty. All of the underbelly of our own deepest secret selves, may it come to the surface that we may heal it. Great Spirit, I ask that we see ourselves clearly and lovingly, clearly and presently, clearly to witness where we're at in this time of great shift, in this time of great change. I ask that we are able to unearth ourselves in our trauma place, that we may move toward our healing place. I ask that our children's selves are fully seen here in a healing way. We can be the parents and the adults our children's selves needed. I ask that we are able to be the parents and the adults that our children's selves needed. Great Spirit, I ask for the energy of cool creek water, playfulness. I ask for the energy of childhood laughter. I ask for the energy of expansive, carefree childhood summers to accompany us on this journey now. I ask to remind the entirety of our existence that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives are sacred, that Black lives are sacred, that brown bodies are sacred, that humanity is sacred. I ask that we remember to hold sacred and honor humans over property. Great Spirit, I ask that we honor our kindred over property. May all of our individual calls to our healing be answered in this reading, at least the next steps. May we connect to our highest true selves, protecting us from any low Kaka energies. May any Kaka energies that are here be only of our highest true self, that we may learn, that we may grow, that we may connect to what our next steps are in our healing path. In the deepest reverence for our own humanity. Oh, Mateo. Okay. Hopefully y'all connected. This is a super femme deck, and I'm all here for it. Actually, this is a fun like costume thing from Miss Coco. She gave it to me when I was pregnant, and I couldn't wear it. But guess who was not pregnant? Me. All right. First card. The Two of Voices. So in this deck, voices are swords. Swords are always about our ability to pierce through things. Swords are about our decisiveness, our intellect. Two is ambiguity. Two is duality. Two is like there's a decision to make. So in this deck, with the two being of voices, the question comes up, which door are you going to walk through? Voice also recognizes your truth. According to Ayurvedic tradition and the chakra system, Visuddha, the throat chakra, means purification center. So when we're not speaking our truth, we're holding on to impurities. Okay? What are you not saying? What decision do you have to make that might hurt somebody else, but is honoring your needs? Okay, so truth doesn't necessarily have to be the truth that you tell somebody. Truth, honestly, most of the time is about the truth you tell yourself. We are in denial as fuck, often. Okay? Like, oh, I want to get married, but he wants to take his time. Is that good for you? Is that in integrity with what you need? Where are your boundaries and what are you willing to do to honor them? Are you somebody who consistently fucks off your boundaries for somebody else because you fear rejection? That probably comes from some childhood stuff. Okay? Hello, Garden Queen Love. The Two of Voices is the Two of Swords, and traditionally the Two of Swords in tarot is depicted as someone blindfolded with the swords crossed or their arms crossed. Okay, so there's something blocking you. There's something that you're choosing not to see that isn't letting you move forward. Oh, libellula, mama dula. I love libellulas. They're like something really special for me. Okay, so this is begging that you make a choice, and you can either choose to keep hiding behind supposed to or choose to follow your truth. Mm-hmm. That was upside down. That's a suggestion. Are you going to keep hiding or are you going to, oh, come out? I have to ask myself that question. When am I going to be the diva I was meant to be? Oh, wait. Okay. Ooh, then we got the Ace of Voices. Once you make the decision, aces are pure potential. There's the sword, right? Once again, voices are swords. It's like, are you going to go through? This reminds me of the Excalibur, the sword and the stone, the actual movement to the next phase. So this is there's an owl here. So I told y'all before that owls, according to my New Mexican mestizo curanderismo tradition, owls are the bearers of death. What that means is owls aren't like, you're going to die or somebody else is going to die. I mean, that's a thing, right? People are dying right now. People are always dying is the thing. Death can be an amazing reckoning for what you need to recognize. Okay, so this isn't about being scared of death. This is about the imminence of death showing you how you can really live. Does that make sense? It's like if you make peace with death, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go no matter what. How do I really want to live? Do you want to live beholden to a job that you fucking hate? Do you want to live beholden to a system that consistently makes you a victim, that consistently dictates how you walk, that consistently makes you nauseous with pills that they say are supposed to heal you? Is that how you want to live? How do you want to live? Once you make this decision to stop deluding yourself and being in denial about what really isn't your jam, what really isn't serving you, once you decide like, actually, nah, then you can step forward into your path. Now, this is also coming through that, and this has kind of been a reoccurring theme for the COVID spots. Thank you, Nidia, for explaining. COVID has effed up all of our lives, right? We're not getting laid. We're not good getting paid. We're not moving through with all that fun stuff, that our travel plans squashed, right? We're like not doing a lot of stuff. So we have clean slates right now. If you got laid off, you didn't really like that job anyway, right? If you are somebody who's an essential worker, how do I put this? The society dictates a value in a false way. Okay, so to me, everything about beginning anew, about pure potential, and me being the daughter of Chicana revolutionaries who's like, you know what, F the system, there's really a call to not subscribe to a system that isn't serving you anymore. And how does that look for you? What side hustle do you have that could help you right now literally break the chains? Or maybe not literally, sorry if I'm using fucked up analogies. I'm still human, forgive me. How do you walk into the path that is choosing you and that you are choosing, as opposed to being in denial about what doors you won't open? Okay? Sorry, I just read this thing. It cracks me up. COVID has ruined polyamory. I've seen so many poly folks have to be monogamous in these times. Pobrecito. Oh man, sorry. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard. one relationship's a lot, let me tell you. And then you would throw a toddler in the mix, forget it. Okay, anyways, next one, the priestess. Okay, card number 2 is the priestess. So we are in a time where we are being called toward our medicine, toward our magic. Okay, we are being called toward our connection, and that's where we started, like connecting to the high, connecting to the work of your hands. What does a priestess do? A priestess, in my opinion, steward ceremony. A priestess holds space, right? So you think of a priest in a Catholic church. How do we preside over our own space? How do we preside over our own communities? How do we preside when offering our belief systems? How do we call the people in a way that is stewarding collective liberation? Okay, that's what the priestess wants us to explore. Okay, the priestess is also about connecting directly. Okay, remember that when colonization happens, one of the first things they do is take away our God place. They built churches over indigenous sacred sites that were earth-based, that we connected to the earth medicines. Okay, so they took away our places to connect with the great, and put a fucking establishment there where we had to check in with some man, like I said, who was probably raping us. Keeping it real. This is a reminder that we don't need a middle person. We don't need that Sunday Misa. We don't need to ask somebody outside of ourselves to know what's here, what we need. Okay? Questions. Coming with the questions. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, everybody. Amélie, je t'aime beaucoup, maman. Niria, so cute. All these poly people having to be monogamous. Water, tears. Hermosa, gracias. Hi. Hi, Hawa. First card she pulled was about speaking our truth. Yeah, so we're being called to speak our truth. Gooptastic. See you, Ma. People are laughing about polyamory again. Again, card 1, connecting to our voice. Look at this person. Nidia is just holding it down. Connecting to our voice and speaking our truth. Card 2, about death and transformation. Card 3, she is explaining now. Card 3, how we steward collective liberation. Yep, Boyd Prada Boy says, though through this I stated focusing on my craft more intensely, but how it connected to my bloodline specifically. Yes, Mama Sin Vergüenza. Eso, orale. Hi, Mana. Bae, so I know. The yay knows about those polyamorous situations having to be monogamous. Okay, let's see if anybody asks anything on the Book of Faces. Yay, you're going to come to my divination class. Okay, so that's the message today. Basically, like, there's a couple of you guys out there, the strong message coming through, there's a couple of you guys out there who are literally in denial AF. You're not happy, you're not moving, you're stuck, it's relationship related, it could be a job or a partner, and you're just scared to pull the trigger. So I don't know who it is, but this is your call to follow your divine highest calling, which isn't that relationship, okay? And it's hard, and it's gonna be tough, and you're gonna cry about it, and you're gonna miss them, but then you're gonna find your fucking truth. So should I get off the pot? Sorry. Not sorry. Muse Tarot. Yes, this is the Muse Tarot. Okay, so that's the sword crossing and that is the 2 of Swords or the 2 of Voices in this deck. Mandy Horta's like, it's me. And then you're like, it's me. Yeah, there's a few of you. Okay, I knew it. Yeah, there's a few of you. And let me tell you guys, don't be judgmental on yourself. Like, we choose the people we need for the space we're at in our lives so that we can either level up or stay wounded. Okay? We can either heal or stay wounded. All right? So the rest of your life wounded in the same fucking situation is going to be a lot harder than the temporary discomfort you're going to face while unearthing your life toward your yes. That's the thing, is there's a whole lot of no in a steeping pile of caca that's steaming and stinky over here that you're living in. Or you can go and smell the flowers over there. But first you have to do the hard work to swim through all that shit to get to the shore and get the fuck out. It's gonna take a bit, it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna be worth it, I promise. Ace of Voices. It's me. Yeah, y'all be listening. But listen. I also want to say, this is coming through. Our ancestors, especially for female-bodied humans, our female-bodied ancestors were subjugated and forced into marriage and consistently raped. Okay, and I know this because they talk to me. Like, it is not just our opportunity, it is our duty. It is our duty as healing descendants of these imprisoned women to enjoy the fuck out of our lives, to have sex because we want to and not because we're forced to not have sex if we don't want to do whatever we want for ourselves and our children, without this subjugating patriarchal palm on our fucking nape. Okay? So, this is a wake-up call, and it's coming through very urgently. There are some of you who, if you don't leave soon, you won't be able to. And you know who you are. Ooh. Come on, guys. Ooh. I'm helping. Damn. Ace of Voices. When you make that hard decision, your path will open for you. And you will see where you want to go. When you make that hard decision, Creator will offer you help. But some of you have also had homegirls, have homeboys, have people who love you who are like, yo. And you're like, get the fuck out of my face with that, because you're in denial. Okay? They're still there, ready to help you. But they've backed off because every time they try to help you, you fucking snarl at them like a dog in a cage who likes its cage. So let your homies help you. Okay, they're still there. Once you make that decision, once you jump, the net will appear and your yes will follow shortly. Okay, and I don't mean your yes as in jump into another relationship with another abusive motherfucker. I mean your yes as in, you're going to start remembering what it's like to dance. Does that make sense? And you're the only one who knows. You're the only one who knows. Sure, I'm here. I steward space. I can fucking channel for you. But like, I'm not telling you to choose something that isn't for you, right? I'm reminding you that you know what to choose. So y'all know who you are, and you're the only one who can have that great connection to the great divine. Does that make sense? Okay. Hi, Prima Lari, I love you. I literally had the same download about the caca swim. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but you're gonna be so happy when you out that shit, right? Yeah. All right. Any questions? Crack it up. Y'all are funny. Muse Tarot. Okay. Further, more specific. I hope y'all make the decision that's good for you. You know what it is. All right. If you benefit from my labor, please consider offering reciprocity. Share this. Send your friends. Buy a consult from me if you're going through any kind of physical stuff, or if you want a personal reading. And you'll find that at my link or my link tree or at musemedicina.com. I also am offering classes, and if you just want to throw me a little change, Muse Medicina is my Cash App, eutimia@gmail.com is my PayPal, and Eutimia-Montoya is my Venmo. I accept lovingly all donations toward my livelihood, my well-being, and my sustenance of this medicine. And I also want you to all to know that I roll hard specifically for women of color businesses. So if you pay me, you're also keeping money in women of color business communities and healer communities, so that we can be medically self-sufficient from the government, from the medical industrial complex, from the fucking corporations, so that we can be well on our own accord in our own agency. And that's really what I'm about. So thank you for supporting my work. Thank you for honoring yourself. And thank you for being here. I look forward to more readings with y'all soon. Okay, have a blessed day. Ciao.